All right, so today we're working on the metal element. And so I want to go through a few exercises for that. And I want to start with 5 element body tapping because it actually starts on the lungs, which, as you may know by now, the metal element is associated with the lungs and the large intestine. So we're going to start with our body tapping. So for this one, you put your thumb in your fist like this, so you have a nice broad surface to tap with. And then we start on your shoulder. Just kind of find a meaty part in there. And this is to tap on the area that has that first 1 or 2 points on your lung meridian. So we're going to just gently tap there. And I'll probably tap a little more gently so you don't hear the drum beat too loudly coming through my Bluetooth here. So you focus on your lungs, you focus on this point on your lung meridian, and you relax your body. And then today we're going to work on especially smiling while we do our practice. So that's our kind of our new homework, is practicing to smile while we do our Qigong. So you can kind of look down towards your hand, and your lung meridian flows down the inside of your arm to the tip of your thumb. So you may feel some sensations activating down through your arm along that meridian. And then, again, I mentioned bend your knees a little bit so your body's relaxed. And you want to feel that vibration just sinking into your chest. And you want to bring your attention into your lung. And then you want to feel that smiling energy reach into your lung. And then take a deep breath, breathe in through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. Okay, good. And breathe out all the way. Long exhale. Feel your lung. And so you can continue to breathe that way as you do this. So you breathe in through your nose. Fill your lung and breathe out through your mouth. And feel that sensation beginning to activate down your arm. So feel your lung, the metal energy, dealing with respiration and elimination, which we do with every breath. We draw in that fresh oxygen and then we release the CO2 with each exhale. So let's feel this side and tell your lung, I love my lung. You speak positive energy to your lung. Thank you, my lung. And take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then just hold your hand over that point there and take another deep breath. And breathe out, and you can sweep down towards your thumb. Shake out your hands a little bit. And our lungs are unique. We've got a couple of them. Well, not totally unique, right? We've got a couple kidneys too. But bend your knees, and then we put our opposite hand over here. You put that thumb in your fist. And if this is too broad or too pointy or too firm, you can always cup your palm and just tap it on that point there too. Remember, what's important is that our concentration is there. That's the most of all. Feeling this area on your shoulder, first point on your lung meridian, bending the knees a little bit, relaxing your body, letting your attention settle into your lung, and then breathing deeply into your lung, and breathing out through your mouth. And you can imagine your lungs, each time you breathe in, they stretch deeply into your lower abdomen, and they transfer vitality to your kidneys and move it through the body. You can feel down your arm, through your elbow, and down to your thumb, where your lung meridian travels. Smile to your lung and just feel the satisfaction in a nice deep breath. Breathe in deeply. And exhale through your mouth. And when you're tapping too, you'll feel some spots that might be painful or uncomfortable. And I always encourage you to just tap on those spots. Don't avoid the tender spots. Just tap on them lightly and breathe into it And you'll feel that discomfort dissipate as you continue. Feel your lung, relax your shoulders. And let's take one more deep breath into this lung. Take a deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. All right. And then just hold your palm over your lung points there and take one more deep breath in. And breathe out. So we're starting this off with the metal element. Okay, and then sweep down your chest a little bit too. But we're going to continue now. We start with the lungs because it also is starting with the upper part of the torso, and it helps break up tension in the shoulders. And then eventually it moves down, so the breath gets encouraged to go down into the belly. So let's put our thumbs back in the fist, and this time we do our heart. So that we go on a point that corresponds with your heart, right at the center of your chest here. And then your other hand is going to be palm up. So the bottom hand is palm up at your solar plexus, right below that last bone there at the center. So on the soft part of your abdomen. And then your top hand is face down, and you bend your knees a bit, and tapping there. So feel your heart, relax your chest, and feel that vibration sinking in. Smile to your heart. And especially down there at the solar plexus, you might feel a little tenderness, so try to relax your abdomen. And feel your attention, feel the vibration sinking in. Your mind moving inward. And then with your breathing, you'll continue to breathe in deeply through your nose. So you can breathe in right to your heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale through your mouth. Breathing out completely. And if you remember, for the heart, it's the fire element. And we let go of anxiety with each exhale. And you can smile to your heart. I know we're all grateful for our hearts. Tell your heart, I love my heart. Hey, I can hear you echoing through the ether, your love for your heart. Feel your chest again. And take a nice deep breath in. Expand your chest. And exhale. Good, and just continue. This is one of those exercises, the 5-element tapping, that you can just do anytime. You take a 10-minute break, 5-minute break, and it releases your stagnant energy. It just gets your blockages cleared. And then at the end, it restores that energy flow to your dantian. It grounds you and it builds your vitality. So let's feel your chest again. Smile to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Feel your chest expand and then exhale. Breathe out through your mouth. All right, and let's pause there and put our hands over the solar plexus and the heart. And take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And I like with this, following that tapping, I like to touch the fingers to the chest with the knees bent, and then just exaggerate the chest breath a little bit. You straighten your knees and you breathe in, and you breathe out. Open up the heart. Again, feel the chest. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Let's do that one more time. Mind's at the center of the chest, deep in the heart. Take a deep breath in, and then breathe out. Okay, and so another principle here, we open up that heart and the chest so that the energy can flow down. The fire energy moving down into the internal organs to warm this all up and soften the energy there, get the circulation going. So now we do 2 elements at once. The wood element for the liver and the earth element for the spleen and the stomach. So it's double time here. So thumbs in the fists again. And this time both your hands are palm up. And you're going to tap kind of under your rib cage, like up and under, to get into those internal organs, to get the vibration moving up there. So you bend your knees a little bit and you try to relax your abdomen, even if it's tender. Try to let go of any tension there. And you'll find as you keep tapping that the tension dissipates, any discomfort dissipates. You're releasing the blockages of chi. So be patient and let the energy begin to circulate. And then with this one, I like to draw the breath right into the solar plexus, right into the third chakra. It's so connected with your liver, spleen, stomach, wood element, and the earth element. So if the knees bent a little bit, you draw your attention to the solar plexus and you breathe in there deeply and expand that area. You can feel your rib cage kind of expand horizontally. And then breathe out through your mouth. So you clear the third chakra, you clear the worry from the earth element, and clear the anger, frustration from the wood element. And you just get the good blood and oxygen circulating down into your body, bringing your mind into your body. So tapping, smiling, relaxing your body, waking up your internal organs. You can tell your liver on your right side, I love my liver. And your spleen on your left side, I love my spleen. Good, you know your internal organs are happy to be getting your attention. So feel your breathing. Breathing out completely, releasing out through the mouth. Letting your attention anchor there in your third chakra, inside your middle abdomen, and then breathe right into that point. Breathe out through your mouth. If you're a newcomer to Qigong, I know this is always a surprising exercise. You're just signing on, and you're seeing me hitting my body, and you're wondering if you're on the right channel. But you are. Tapping is a wonderful Qigong exercise. So let's do a few more. Feel your abdomen. Breathe out completely through your mouth so you can really take a nice deep inhale and breathe into your solar plexus. Breathe in deeply and breathe out through your mouth. All right. And then just circle your hands around that solar plexus area and around your spleen and your liver. And then similar to what we did with the heart and the chest, we're going to touch our fingers right to the solar plexus with our knees bent. And then as we straighten the knees, we breathe into the solar plexus. So you'll inhale and then exhale. Get to know your third chakra condition this way too. How does it feel in the solar plexus? Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the solar plexus. Smiling to your third chakra, important energy center. And inhale. And exhale. All right, sweep down. Keep encouraging the energy. Sink it down. Shake out your hands and feet a little bit. And we've got one more for the kidneys and the bladder, the water element. And this one's going to get that chi and the energy flowing down into the lower dantian, restoring our vitality, grounding our mind. So thumbs in your fists. And there's a couple ways you can do this one. One is to put your top hand on the belly button, palm up, right hand just below it, palm up, and the knees bent, and just tapping there. And bending the knees so you're squatted down just a little bit. That draws the energy down as well. And your mind settles down into the abdomen. You feel the sensation there. You feel the vibration sinking into your abdomen. Imagine your kidneys. It's getting your bladder, your intestine as well. And then you draw your breath down into the belly. So the shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale completely. And then you draw the breath down into the belly. So you inhale through the nose. Feel the balloon expand in your belly and breathe out. And this one too, you can kind of bounce your knees up and down so your body stays relaxed. Activating the dantian, the lower dantian. And remember to be patient with these if it's any discomfort there in your abdomen. Try to relax your belly and just tap lighter and longer as that discomfort will dissipate as you continue. And you can also just tap on the lower abdomen side by side. Either one that's more comfortable. Feel the lower abdomen. Relax your lower abdomen. Smile to your lower dantian. Imagine that energy center below the navel. And draw a nice deep breath down into your belly. Breathe into the belly. Breathe out through the mouth. Tapping kidney energy, bladder energy. Feel the heat and the fresh energy circulate in your abdomen. Center your mind deep in the dantian. And take one more deep breath. Fill your lower abdomen. And you will let go of fear from the kidneys and the water element. Okay. And circulate your hands around the abdomen now. And tell your kidneys, I love my kidneys. Okay, good. I hear that echoing again. Sweep down through your body. Shake out your hands and feet. And I like to close the tapping too with a few abdominal breaths so that knees bend and your hands just face towards the abdomen. Shoulders relaxed. Just feel the lower abdomen. And then you straighten the knees and you breathe in. And then breathe out. Relax your abdomen and your lower back and let that energy just gather there and settle. Your dantian, you can do a couple more. Just feel your body. Lower back and abdomen relaxed. Your feet pressed to the earth. You breathe in. And breathe out. All right, and let's take an all-encompassing breath here. Reach your hands out, straighten the knees and breathe in. Look up to the sky. And then exhale. Up down to the earth. Then sweep down your arms, down your chest. And we'll continue. I've got a couple more Qigong exercises to show you today to go over with you. And I just always like to start with pushing up the sky, the first brocade. So this one activates all the meridians, the yin and yang meridians. So our knees are bent. We bring our hands up. And then we flip our hands up above our head. And then we straighten the knees. Push up the sky. Look up between the hands. And then lower your hands down. And hopefully you've been practicing this one with the videos I sent out last time. So your hands come up, your knees are bent, and smiling. Feel your body. You breathe in as you push, and you exhale as you return. Looking down to the earth, knees bent. See if you can still feel that vibration in your abdomen. Draw your breath to the belly as you press the feet to the earth. Inhale. And then exhale. Looking down into the earth. Bringing the hands up, and we'll add our last little piece to this one. Breathe in. And then you can stand up on your tiptoes. Activate your feet, your toes, pressing into the earth. Palms pushing up to the sky, and then slowly coming down. And returning. So I'm going to talk today about returning to naturalness. So I give you all these instructions for breathing during the form, and speed, and concentration. But the emphasis this time is going to be on really following your body and enjoying the form. And that's why we're going to practice smiling more as we practice the Qigong. So when you master a form is when you really are just listening to your body. You're not thinking about the form anymore. Sometimes your body wants to hold the posture or modify it a little bit. And you'll know what to do when you listen to your body more and more. So here's one more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay. And we're going to do the second brocade again today, but this time I'm going to show you a couple extra little tips. Okay, so it's actually a little more complexity in the form, but once you get it, it will flow very naturally. So we're going to bring our feet apart. It's mainly with your footwork that we'll be modifying it a bit, but we'll just practice it the way we've done in the past a couple times. So you're going to bend the knees a little bit, cross your forearms, and make a fist, one hand. I'll be your mirror. I hope I'm your mirror in this process. So you make a fist in your right hand, and then bring your opposite hand. Pull as you bend your knees. And this activates the lung and the large intestine meridian. You can feel that stretch. And then release. So open up your right hand and drop it down and out. And then you cross forearms, make a fist in your left hand, and then draw the bow. So you sink. And when I start, I like to just hold the posture for a breath or two, just so you can really engage in activating those meridians. And then release, open up the left hand, drop it down, out, and then cross. And as I showed you last time, you can curl up these last three fingers, and then it emphasizes that stretch through the thumb and the pointer finger. Feel your lung, smile to your lung, feel your body, and then release. Cross the forearms again, fist in your left hand, closing those last three fingers in your right hand, sinking and drawing the bow. Feel a couple breaths in and out. Our lungs building perseverance, joyful, Perseverance. That's another reason. That's what inspired smiling as you practice. Take one more breath in deeply and exhale. Okay, so I wanted to share that now, just something that makes this a little bit more dynamic and includes the lower body as well, especially when you're getting up in the morning and you're going through the brocades. Using the lower body with this second one really activates a lot of energy. So I'm going to scoot over here a little bit, and you can start your feet together. And then the way it begins is you actually reach your foot out. And then as you cross your hands, you lean to the side and you point this toe out a little bit. So I'm going to send you a recording of this, so you don't need to get this all today. But you cross your forearms, and then as you come back to the center, point out that other toe. So you're in a nice position to be able to squat. And then you sink nice and deep. And that'll allow the breath to sink down into the abdomen more. And then I'm going to scoot over here. Okay? You let the hand release, drop it down, and then straighten that toe, I think it's your right toe, and then you slide the left in, and then you're going to slide out. And then as you cross, you lean back into the left leg, and you point that other toe out. So you sink back to the right with the left, cross, and then as you sink and come back to the center, you point that other toe out. Let's hold it there for a moment. No thinking, just feeling your body. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay. So it starts with that slide, but straighten that toe first. Straighten the toe, slide back to the center. And then slide out. Lean back to the other side of it as you point that toe. And then as you come back to the center, you point the other toe and sink. Hold it there. Nice deep sinking. Feel your abdomen relax. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Drop your right hand down and out. And we're going to slide back. So we straighten that toe. Slide back in. And then we slide out. And then we shift to the side as we point the toe. Sink in. Point the other toe and sink to the center. And then squat. Get the hips activated. We're not going to go all the way to the fifth brocade today. So this will be our leg exercise, activating the hips. So take one more deep breath. Release. Okay, you point that toe. Slide back to the center. And then slide out. And then shift to this side as you point the toe. And then as you come back to center, you straighten the other toe, or angle the other toe. And then sink down. Breathe in. You can hold it there for a couple breaths. And I'll just show you the form. We'll go with the breath. So point the toe. Slide in. Out. Sink and point the toe. Back to the center. Sink. Release. Back to the center. Slide out. Sink back. Point the toe. And release. Once more, back and forth. Right. So bring your feet together and reach your hands out and take a deep breath in and exhale and then bend your knees. Look down to the earth and reach the hands out. Reaching up, breathe in and then exhale. Bending the knees, looking down into the earth. And then one more time, reach out. Breathe in and exhale. Looking down to the earth. Bend the knees and face the palms towards the dantian again. Grounding your energy there, settling in the abdomen. Feel your abdomen relax. And then breathe to the belly. Expand the hands out. And turn. Feel the dantian, lower abdomen. Feel down in the feet. Grounded. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders and chest relax. Dantian. And one more time, a deep breath to your belly. And breathe out. Okay, now straighten the knees. So I know I made the metal element form, the archer stance, a little more complicated. So a little more practice, but I promise you'll like that addition as it becomes more and more natural for you. But I do want to share the 5-element form for Qigong specifically too, or for the metal element specifically. This one's a lot easier. It's very, very simple. So if you want to do some metal element Qigong and you don't want to think about the new form and practicing that, this is your way to go. So your feet are shoulder width apart and your knees bend and your hands come up in front of you. And again, you feel that line of energy, those meridians for your lungs, from the shoulders down to the thumbs. And then for the lungs, it starts at your pointer fingers, goes up the backside of your arms. So here, it's much more simple. We just bring the hands apart and straighten the knees. And then face the palms up. And then return the hands back to the center. So that's really simple, right? Easy to smile while you're doing that one. So palms down, straighten the knees as your hands stretch out. Palms up. And then return. And even though this one's really simple, you can make it more and more dynamic as you practice. So bring your hands apart, breathing in, palms up, breathing out. Your lungs are so happy. It's autumn. It's a metal time. Feel your lungs. You inhale. palms up, and you exhale, bending the knees, palms down, feel the arms reach out, and then breathe in, palms up, and breathe out. So it's so simple, but you can feel it activating those meridians through your arms. Breathing in, and then breathing out. And you can feel that element of the tension and the relaxation, like in every form we do. So as you're tensing a little bit into the stretch, that's when you breathe in. So you inhale, reaching out through the fingertips, palms up, and then an exhale. And relax. Good. We'll do that a couple times more. So feeling the lungs reaching out, stretching and breathing in, palms up, and breathing out. Feel your lungs, smile to your lungs, filled with courage, perseverance, enthusiasm. Inhale, palms up, and exhale. Okay, and lower your hands down and reach your hands out to the side and smile up to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out, looking down to the earth. And a couple times more. Feel the knees straighten as you inhale. Look out to the universe. And breathe out. Look down deep into the earth and feel through your feet. And one more time. Reach out, breathe in. And exhale. Okay, and sweep down through your hands. Sweep down through your chest.